Have you ever entered a home and experienced an immediate wave of tranquility, not due to the furniture or the decor, but because of the scent that lingered reminiscent of clean linen and fresh flowers, or perhaps a gentle memory from a distant past? A home that exudes a soft, recognizable fragrance brings a profound sense of comfort. A narrative unfolds. It states, someone resides here with care, with pride, and with love. Today, you will discover how to infuse that sentiment into your own living space, not with costly items or aggressive sprays, but with straightforward, safe ingredients you probably already possess. Together, we will craft a selection of harmonious blends that infuse your environment with tranquility, comfort, and a hint of sophistication. You'll also discover some thoughts for those memorable occasions, a fragrance for the moments when the grandkids come over, one for those serene rainy afternoons, and even one to aid in a restful night's sleep. This transcends mere air freshening. It's about crafting an ambiance, one that nurtures your tranquility, your recollections, and the soft cadence of your existence. Inhale deeply. Let us commence. First, the bowl of memories, a fragrance that endures. Let's begin with what I refer to as the memory bowl. It's a straightforward blend that you can set in nearly any space of your residence. Yet what truly sets it apart is not merely its delightful fragrance, it's the emotion it evokes. This combination maintains a subtle presence in the environment. It reveals everything. Instead, it softly resides just enough to create an atmosphere that feels pristine, serene, and profoundly inhabited. First, gather a small bowl. It doesn't have to be elaborated. Any bowl will suffice. Next, measure out approximately 5 tablespoons of coarse salt. If coarse salt isn't available, you can use regular table salt as a substitute. The salt functions as a base. It captures moisture and gradually unveils the fragrance as time passes. Next, incorporate 3 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol. This allows the fragrance to disperse more freely in the atmosphere while also deterring pesky insects. It's a functional detail that leaves a significant impact. At this point, we introduce the essential element of the blend fabric softener. Pour in 2 complete capfuls of your preferred fragrance. If you're feeling uncertain about your options, reflect on something that feels familiar to you. Perhaps the scent of fresh cotton, the lavender blooming in your garden, or even a floral note like honeysuckle. The most delightful fragrance is one that envelops you in a sense of ease. With a gentle stir, watch as the texture transforms into something soft and inviting. This bowl can be positioned in various spaces, the bathroom, your bedroom, beside the kitchen sink, or tucked away in the closet. What I adore most about this blend is that it doesn't merely freshen a room, it completely transforms it. It serves as a reminder that a considerate individual resides in that space, a person who notices the finer details. And here's a delightful little extra. You can easily find most of these ingredients at your nearby dollar store. That signifies it's budget-friendly, within reach, and simple to replicate whenever you seek a boost. Up next, I'll reveal a surprising spice that elevates this aroma to a whole new dimension. Chances are it's already sitting in your pantry. To the hidden ingredient that transforms everything. With your memory bowl perfectly blended and prepared, I'm excited to introduce you to a subtle yet impactful enhancement. A blend that not only enriches the scent, but also introduces a unique touch. It's something straightforward, recognizable, and perhaps even resting in your kitchen cabinet at this very moment. Cloves, indeed cloves. Those small brown nail-like spices that you may have incorporated into your festive baking or used to adorn dishes in the past. They possess a deep, inviting fragrance reminiscent of cinnamon and nutmeg with an intriguing hint of enigma. In this instance, cloves offer more than mere fragrance. Cloves possess inherent antimicrobial qualities, contributing to air purification, while infusing your scent blend with a warm, spicy essence. They contribute to the longevity of the scent. Simply adding 5 or 6 whole cloves to your memory bowl can transform the ambiance of a room entirely. At first, it may seem a bit unconventional. Combining fabric softener with a cooking spice might sound unusual, but believe me on this one. As you stroll by that bowl, the delicate blend of soft floral notes intertwined with warm spice greets you, evoking a sense of authenticity. It evokes a sense of nostalgia. It's the aroma of a dwelling rich with tales. And if you've ever let a pot of clove and cinnamon gently bubble on the stove during the fall, you understand just how soothing that aroma can be. This time you're not cooking anything. You're crafting an object that quietly resides in the space, serving as a gentle reminder of safety and the comfort of home. What I appreciate the most is its remarkable versatility. Cloves can be utilized throughout the year or exchanged according to the seasons. Consider incorporating a touch of star anise during the winter months, or a hint of dried lavender as spring arrives. There's no need to invest more money. Many dollar stores offer small packets of cloves. Store-brand versions are available in the spice aisle for just a couple of dollars. Let me share a small secret with you. Visitors will observe they may not instantly exclaim, "Ah, the scent of cloves." Yet there will be a moment of stillness. They will smile. They'll survey your surroundings as if they've entered a warm, inviting hug. This bowl can be positioned right by the front door. In that manner, whenever you or a cherished one steps into your abode, an unseen embrace of hospitality lingers in the atmosphere. Up next, I will demonstrate how to embrace this same philosophy utilizing simple ingredients and genuine comfort and apply it to your daily cleaning routine without the need for harsh chemicals. A fresh home doesn't have to carry the scent of bleach to feel inviting. It simply requires the scent of hair, a tidy space free from strong chemicals. Let's take a moment to explore the true essence of cleanliness. For many of us, in our formative years, the scent of bleach or potent disinfectants signaled that a home had been thoroughly cleaned from top to bottom. It was intense, powerful, and at times slightly overpowering. However, there's a lesson I've come to understand through experience. A tidy space can be inviting without overwhelming scents. It doesn't require harsh substances that irritate your senses or cause discomfort. A fresh scent can be subtle. It has a gentle fragrance. It may evoke the scents of lemon and peppermint, bringing a sense of tranquility. If you find yourself sensitive to synthetic fragrances or perhaps weary of the harshness of contemporary cleaners, I'd like to introduce you to a natural alternative that performs equally well and offers a more pleasant aroma. Here's what you will require: a single pristine spray bottle, 1 cup of pure distilled water, half a cup of regular white vinegar, 10 drops of lemon essential oil, 5 drops of peppermint or eucalyptus essential oil. Start by mixing the water and vinegar together. Next, incorporate your essential oils. Gently agitate it, and that concludes everything. It's time to get things tidy. This delightful mixture is perfect for countertops, sinks, bathroom surfaces, and even kitchen appliances. At this moment, I can anticipate your thoughts. What about vinegar? Isn't there a chance it will have a sour odor? The response is affirmative, albeit fleetingly. The aroma of vinegar is quite potent when it's moist, yet it fades away as it dries. What lingers is the invigorating aroma of the essential oils. The lemon effectively removes grease and stains, while the peppermint infuses your environment with a refreshing, clean sensation. What's even more remarkable is that you're not only revitalizing your environment, but you're also safeguarding your well-being. Numerous commercial cleaning products include substances that may provoke asthma, headaches, or skin irritation, particularly with prolonged use. This combination offers the finest aspects of each realm. A tidy environment fosters a sense of clarity and peace of mind. It's possible to have a bottle in the kitchen, another in the bathroom, and even one in the laundry room. It's budget-friendly, simple to prepare, and impressively effective. Feel free to unleash your imagination by tweaking the fragrances. Consider the warm embrace of orange and clove during the fall, or the refreshing blend of lavender and mint as spring unfolds. The wonderful thing is that it's completely in your hands. Up next, I'm excited to reveal one of my all-time favorite blends, a gentle, comforting fragrance I choose for when my grandchildren come over. It's cozy, soothing, and ideal for bedrooms, playrooms, or any space where tiny hands enjoy exploring. A fragrance for the grandchildren, secure and delightful. A unique joy fills the air when tiny feet scamper across your threshold. When the grandkids come over, the house bursts into life with laughter, sticky fingers, and little voices eagerly requesting snacks or stories. While we cherish the process of transforming our homes into spaces that resonate with freshness and warmth for ourselves, it holds equal significance to cultivate an environment that envelops our beloved children in safety and comfort. I always desire for my home to have a delightful fragrance when they come over. Balanced, gentle, yet inviting and comforting. A sensation that brings tranquility, security, and comfort. Above all, I desire it to be gentle and non-toxic, as their little bodies are more sensitive than ours. Here's a straightforward spray I create that's ideal for bedrooms, pillows, blankets, or even stuffed animals. In just a minute, you can blend it together, and I assure you it exudes the essence of comfort in a bottle. Gather 2 cups of distilled water, add 5 drops of chamomile essential oil, followed by 5 drops of either lavender or vanilla essential oil, and make sure you have a clean glass spray bottle ready. Mix all the ingredients together, give it a light shake, and you're all set. Chamomile offers a gentle embrace, ideal for easing into a tranquil night's rest. Lavender evokes tranquility, while vanilla infuses a gentle, comforting warmth that conjures memories of cookies and lullabies. I typically mist it gently on the pillows just before the kids settle in for a nap or bedtime. At times, I even find it on the blankets in their cozy reading nook. Occasionally, I allow them to assist me in creating the spray. It transforms into a small ceremony. They enjoy selecting the fragrance and shaking the bottle as if they are contributing to something significant. In that instant, there exists an enchanting allure. It's not only about the fragrance, but also the thoughtfulness that goes into it. Though unspoken, children possess an innate sense of safety. They sense the warmth when a space is lovingly created for them. Honestly, even when they aren't around, I occasionally use this spray for myself. It brings to mind their warm embraces, their delightful laughter, and the serene way they drift off to sleep, their faces calm and gentle. Next, we'll change the atmosphere a bit. I'd like to share a blend I enjoy on those serene rainy days when nostalgia washes over me or when I find myself missing someone dear to my heart. It's a scent that doesn't seek to uplift, but rather envelops you like a gentle melody. 5. A medley for a rainy day. When you long for someone, each day can feel heavy and dim. There are days that feel more subdued. Perhaps the rain is falling softly outside and the atmosphere within the house seems to hold a quiet tension. Perhaps it's one of those mornings when you brew a solitary cup of coffee and recall the moments when it was just for two. Or perhaps it's simply one of those instances when your heart longs for someone it once cherished deeply. Everyone experiences those kinds of days. And when that gentle melancholy wraps around me like a soft gray blanket, I choose not to resist it. I create room for it. I allow it to flow with the cadence of existence. On those days, I turn to what I like to refer to as my rainy day blend. It isn't intended to evoke happiness. It isn't designed to conceal emotions. It is crafted to pay tribute to them with an aroma that is inviting, profound, and tinged with a hint of nostalgia. This is my approach to creating it. Grab a pristine spray bottle or opt for an essential oil diffuser. Incorporate 6 drops of jasmine essential oil. Incorporate 4 drops of sandalwood. Incorporate 2 drops of bergamot. Complete the bottle by adding distilled water if you're preparing a spray. Stir with a delicate touch. Jasmine carries a gentle, evocative fragrance reminiscent of a tender recollection. Sandalwood possesses a deep, rich essence that evokes a sense of grounding and connection to the earth. It evokes a serene calm reminiscent of a woodland in the aftermath of a downpour. And bergamot, just a hint of it, elevates the blend ever so subtly like a glimmer of hope emerging from the depths of sorrow. This blend invites you to remember. It gently aids your memory. Occasionally, I find myself spritzing it in the corridor where my husband once draped his coat. At times, I find solace by the window diffusing scents while savoring my tea, all the while listening to the gentle rhythm of rain tapping against the glass. This is not a time for sorrow. This is a time for tribute, a chance to reflect on those we cherish, the significant moments, and the places that once echoed with more laughter than they do today. In that fragrance, solitude fades away. I sense a bond. If you've experienced a loss, whether it was recent or in the past, I hope this small mixture can offer you a measure of comfort, not to eliminate the absence, but to quietly accompany it. Next, I'll reveal a unique creation you can craft using these blends. A charming little memory jar, perfect for keeping or gifting to someone special. It's more than just a scent contained within a vessel. It's an emotion meant to be experienced together. 6. A vessel of recollections. Bestow upon someone an emotion. Some gifts aren't adorned with shiny paper or perfect bows. It's the sort that resonates deeply beyond mere observation. A memory jar is that gentle reminder that says, I remember you, you still matter. A memory jar transcends mere crafting. It's a subtle expression, a form of communication, a gentle reminder that solitude is not a companion you must bear alone. The wonderful thing is that you don't need to possess any special skills, creativity, or even dexterity to create one. All it takes is a moment, a handful of basic elements, and the intention to spread warmth. Begin with a tidy, transparent glass jar. Consider repurposing an old jam jar, a mason jar, or even one of those small candle jars that frequently end up in the trash. Clean it with care. Feel free to take off the label and ensure it's thoroughly dried. Next, add a generous amount of coarse salt until the container is about halfway full. The salt serves a purpose beyond mere filler. It fulfills a function. It captures the aroma, retains humidity, and gradually disperses the scent as time passes. Envision it as the unwavering base that binds the entire recollection cohesively. Select a fragrance. However, it's important to choose thoughtfully rather than selecting one haphazardly. Select one purposefully. Perhaps a mixture that evokes memories of your mother's garden, your best friend's cherished candle, or a serene moment once experienced with someone who is no longer present. This is one of my cherished combinations to include in a memory jar. 10 drops of lavender essential oil for tranquility and serenity. 5 drops of sweet orange to evoke warmth and joy. A couple of dried cloves for warmth and richness. A touch of dried rosemary or a delicate sprig of dried lavender can be added if desired. Gently mix using a wooden stick or spoon. Next, secure the lid and pause for a moment to cradle the jar in your hands. This is more than a blend of fragrance and salt. This serves as a cherished memento, a gentle reminder, a quiet solace that one can turn to in times of need. When presenting it as a gift, consider including a small tag or a handwritten note. A simple message such as, "For days when your heart feels heavy," serves as a reminder of your love. Inhale slowly. You are secure in this place. Adorn the lid with a ribbon or keep it simple and unembellished. It doesn't have to be elaborate to hold significance. I've shared memory jars with neighbors facing grief, friends struggling with loneliness, and my own daughter who keeps a one at her desk for those moments when life feels overwhelming. She once shared with me, "Mom, every time I open that jar, it feels as if you're right here in the room with me." That's the essence of it. Crafting an instant, a stillness, a sawi. Naturally, you can create one for yourself as well. Set it beside your bed in your cozy reading corner or near the entrance, allowing it to greet you each time you return home. In a realm where everything often seems hurried or overlooked, a modest jar filled with a crafted fragrance can serve as a gentle reminder that one is acknowledged, valued, and held in memory. Next, I'll reveal my personal bedtime fragrance, a soothing sleep spray that guides me into a restful slumber each night. It's gentle, uncomplicated, and has woven itself into my nightly farewell to the day. 7. Soothing sleep mist. The routine I embrace as night falls, the stillness that envelops us as the day draws to a close, holds a certain reverence. The plates are cleared, the ambiance softened, and the outside world starts to quiet down. Yet amidst the quiet slumber often eludes us. At times our thoughts meander through recollections tasks yet to be done and endless possibilities. As we age, the nature of our sleep appears to evolve. It grows more delicate, increasingly elusive, and at times more challenging to discover. I crafted a soothing routine, a delightful anticipation that fills my evenings. It's straightforward, comforting, and guides me from the clamor of the day into the tranquility of night. I refer to it as my soothing sleep spray. Crafted from only a handful of ingredients, it embodies an abundance of warmth and solace. Here's what you will require: 2 cups of purified water, 10 drops of lavender essential oil, 3 drops of vanilla essential oil. Consider adding 1 teaspoon of witch hazel or rubbing alcohol to assist in blending the oils with the water. Mix all the components in a pristine spray bottle. Gently shake before each use and keep it within easy reach on your nightstand dresser or even in the bathroom where you begin your nighttime routine. Every evening, roughly 15 to 20 minutes prior to sleep, I gently mist my pillow, my sheets, and occasionally the air in my room. The aroma is gentle. It remains manageable. It gently persists, akin to a soft murmur, assuring your being that it's all right to release. The soothing properties of lavender have been recognized for ages. This practice alleviates stress, diminishes anxiety, and readies the nervous system for relaxation. Vanilla cozy and inviting brings a hint of sweetness that evokes memories of my grandmother's kitchen. It evokes a feeling of belonging, of warmth, of the secure innocence of youth. This blend's strength lies in its unique composition. It's more than merely resting. It's about finding the comfort that allows for restful slumber. It's about cultivating an environment where relaxation is embraced, not hurried. On certain evenings, I find myself in stillness after applying it, perhaps accompanied by a book, gentle melodies, or simply my own reflections. This moment calls for introspection, a chance to express gratitude for the day's offerings and to relinquish what it withheld. I discovered that the more I embrace this soothing routine, the more restful my sleep becomes. It's not solely about the fragrance. It's also about the statement it conveys. I have earned the right to take a break. This moment belongs to me. Even in the stillness, I find companionship. If you're struggling to find rest at night, or if you simply wish to conclude your day with a sense of tranquility, I encourage you to give this blend a try. The fragrance can be tailored to suit your personal preference, perhaps a hint of chamomile or a touch of cedarwood. Claim it as your own, infuse it with significance, and above all, allow it to serve as a reminder that you have accomplished enough for today. You are secure, you are cherished. It's time to take a break. As we wrap up this video, I'd like to share some final reflections with you. A gentle nudge that your space, your fragrance, your flow, it all mirrors your essence. It possesses a beauty that stands on its own. Your dwelling, your narrative. As we reach the conclusion of our time together, I wish to impart something that holds greater significance than any recipe blend or advice I've offered today. This is it. Your home need not be flawless to radiate beauty. It doesn't have to exude the essence of a department store or resemble a magazine spread to hold significance. It simply has to resonate with your essence. A dwelling ought to embody the experiences and memories you've created within its walls. The joyous sounds that fill the kitchen, the gentle hands that arrange the laundry, the serene evenings spent gazing out the window, reflecting on the cherished ones in your life. Everything resides within the walls, the furniture, and indeed even in the very air you inhale. The potency of scent is truly remarkable. It goes beyond merely revitalizing an area. It holds memories. It anchors us. It provides solace in ways that often elude our understanding. Just a single breath of lavender transports us back to childhood, cocooned in a cozy towel after a bath. A whisper of vanilla transports us to our mother's kitchen, where the warmth of a Sunday afternoon envelops us as she bakes something delightful. These are not merely scents. They are narratives, and your dwelling is brimming with them. As you embrace these unique blends in your own environment, I encourage you to allow yourself the freedom to craft something that resonates deeply, something that not only has a pleasant aroma, but also feels authentic. Something that conveys, I remain present, my feelings endure. This space, this life brims with significance. Perhaps it's a gentle fragrance wafting through your bathroom. Perhaps it's a soothing mist placed beside your pillow. Perhaps it's a jar filled with memories gifted to someone dear, accompanied by a handwritten note and a scent that conveys what words fail to express. Whatever path you take, ensure it resonates deeply within you. What renders a home sacred is not the possessions within it, it's about the emotions it evokes in people. When your home, regardless of its size, has the power to make someone feel acknowledged, secure, or just at ease, you have crafted something truly remarkable. Before I take my leave, I wish to express my gratitude not only for the time we've shared, but also for the countless ways you consistently bring grace into our interactions, for your unwavering care, and for crafting moments of tranquility in a world that often feels overwhelmingly noisy. If this video provided you with any solace, a smile, or even a touch of serene happiness, I would be delighted to hear from you. Feel free to drop a comment, share your beloved fragrance, or simply greet us. If you appreciate gentle, thoughtful videos like this, feel free to subscribe and return whenever you wish. Keep this in mind, you are not lagging and you are not overlooked. Beauty continues to flow from your hands, one breath, one space, one gentle gesture of kindness at a time. Look after your well-being. You truly deserve it.